No matter if you're starting a business, writing a book, healing from something traumatic, or just have a big goal or vision in mind for your life, you need a strong team behind you. Despite what you believe and despite what society tries to tell us, nothing good is ever accomplished in isolation. In fact, some of the most successful people are successful because of who they have on their team. And now I'm not necessarily talking about people that you pay, but I am talking about people and their personality types that contribute to your overall success. So let's talk about who you need on your team. The first personality type of who you need on your team is those who are believers. And not only believers in like the divine and in God, but believers in you, believers in your dream, believers in what you can accomplish. The truth is, we're going to have naysayers. We're going to have people that don't believe us, and the world will do enough of knocking us down. But if you have people around you that believe in you, that contributes so much positivity to your overall success. The second person and personality type that you need on your team is a cheerleader. This is someone who's in your corner and rooting you on, reminding you like, you got this, cheering you on, giving you that motivation, encouragement, and support to go after what it is you desire. I remember when I started my business, no one in my family had a business. And so my idea of starting a business was far-fetched from what people understood. And while I had people that listened to me and my family and amongst my friends, my daughters were cheerleaders. So if I would tell them like I recorded a YouTube video, they would literally like jump with excitement. Or if I shared like I wrote a couple pages in my book, they would say share it with me. And so just having them in my corner cheering me on gave me that extra motivation that I needed to continue. The third person that you need on your team is a mentor, an example, a coach, someone who's a step ahead of you. If you're wondering what a coach is or how to find the right coach for you, check out my video. I'll make sure to tag it below. But in the process of creating a big goal or going after your big vision and your big dreams, a lot of times it can become overwhelming, especially if it's something you've never approached. And while you could Google or Yahoo a million different tactics and ideas, one, that's going to take a crap ton of time. And two, you're not even guaranteed to get accurate information. I know for me, when I was writing my book, I Googled my life away, but it exhausted me and it overwhelmed me because every site was saying something different. It wasn't until I got support from a coach that I had that extra direction to motivate me to walk on the right path and get it done. And let me just say, why recreate the wheel when there's someone that's already done it? Why not just get the support and the mentorship and the coaching from them so that you can be successful on your journey as well? Having a coach or mentor in your corner reminds you that this is possible for you. Just like it's possible for them, it's possible for you. So having someone like that on your team will definitely give you the encouragement that you need to press forward. Finally, on your journey, you're going to need an accountability partner. This does not matter if you're healing from something traumatic, if you're starting a business, it doesn't matter. Having someone in your corner to remind you of what you said you were going to do would be so supportive. I signed up for divorce care when I was going through my divorce, and I met a young lady who was awesome. And it's funny because we were from two different walks of life. And so normally she might not have been an ideal friend for me. But in the situation and the fact that we were both experiencing the same thing, we were able to support each other. And so there would be moments where I would say, I really need you to help me not to focus on this topic and perseverate on it and get really sad or depressed. And so if I started to go that way, she'd hold me accountable to what I promised. I remember writing my book and telling my mom I desired to write a book. And there'd be days I'd be like, oh, let's watch Scandal, so when Scandal was really big. And she's like, aren't you supposed to be writing today? So just having that accountability reminds you what it is you're doing and why you need to go after it. And it keeps you focused on it. Because the truth is, life is going to distract us, and we're going to have a lot of things that are going to take our time and attention away from our big vision and our big goal. But having someone remind you of that big vision and that big goal will keep you focused on it. I read a research study recently that 95% of what we believe, and therefore that happens in our life, starts in our subconscious. And so a lot of times when we have a big vision or a big goal or a big dream for our life, it begins with our subconscious thoughts. Do we believe that we can accomplish it? Do we believe that this is a good thing for us? Do we believe that the outcome will be beneficial for us? And this is why it's so important to have people around you that cheer you on, that are a step ahead of you to give you direction, that remind you and hold you accountable to what it is that you're attempting to accomplish, because that will help to shift some of those subconscious thoughts. And in turn, when you shift your subconscious thoughts, you shift your actions and in turn, your life. So I named 4 different types of characteristics that you want to have on your team. This doesn't necessarily mean that you have to have 4 different people on your team. You could have 2 people that cheer you on, hold you accountable, are a step ahead of you, etc. The point is, do not allow yourself to believe that the only way you can accomplish your goals is by depending on yourself or only through yourself. We must understand that getting that support we need on the journey will help us to be more successful and remind us that we're never alone in this journey we call life. So let me ask you, how will your life change? How will your goals and desires and dreams shift if you have the support that you need to succeed? Comment below and let me know. Make sure you hit like and subscribe before you go. And until next time, I'll chat with you guys later.